Messing, telepath beyond the law, one of the most remarkable and original hypnotists and prophets, gifted with unusual abilities from a young age, is Wolf Messing. Born in 1899, a year before the new century, Poland was then part of the Russian Empire. He studied the Talmud and possessed an astonishing memory from an early age, though he was frail and often fainted. His parents dreamed of seeing him as a rabbi, but the son dreamed of the circus and magic tricks. Guess what fate awaited the boy living in a small Carpathian village at that time, the time of steam boilers and mail teams? A servant in a tavern, an accountant in the estate of a ruined nobleman, a rabbi in a synagogue for 20 people? His life is an adventurous romance. Refusing to memorize the Talmud, he fled to Berlin, where he struggled with odd jobs, faced starvation, and nearly died. He was even sent to the morgue after being found unconscious on the street due to hunger. However, a medical student noticed a faint pulse just before the autopsy, and the boy was revived. This incredible incident led him to a panopticum, where he began earning money by demonstrating his abilities, such as being completely insensitive to pain, and later learning to read minds or find hidden objects by touching the hand of a stranger. While there were elements of trickery involved, dismissing everything as mere illusions is impossible. Too many remarkable people interacted with this gifted telepath. He counted Einstein, Freud, Pilsudski, and Mahatma Gandhi among his acquaintances. Do you think they were all gullible? Meanwhile, the Nazis came to power in Germany. Hitler united the people, promising to return the country to its former glory. Fires of books blazed. Jews became enemies of the people. And what about this unique person with curly hair? What did he say about the future of Germany? In 1939, Wolf found himself in Gestapo custody after predicting Hitler's crushing defeat in the war against the Soviet Union. It seemed all was lost for him, a Jew and a black prophet at that. The direct road to a concentration camp. And then he vanished, escaping from the Gestapo. This became yet another legendary feat of Wolf Messing. He managed to traverse all of Poland and cross the border. But even in Moscow he faced severe trials, falling into circles of suspicious personalities. The Marxist materialists did not acknowledge mysticism, considering it ignorance and charlatanism. Once again, dark clouds loomed over Wolf Messing. The country was experiencing purges, with prominent military figures being imprisoned or shot, including Tukhachevsky and Blücher. They were hunting for German spies, and here came a strange tale of a fabricated escape. Stalin personally decided the fate of the fugitive. Personally, he assigned Messing a mission deemed impossible. Wolf Messing had to enter the Kremlin and reach the leader's reception area, bypassing all of the Chekists' posts. And what happened? Messing walked past the guards as if nothing was amiss. The guards swore that no one had crossed except Beria, the all-powerful Minister of Internal Affairs. Yes, this really happened, though no one could explain such feats of artistry. Messing continued to perform concerts and psychological experiments until the end of his life. Though his gift was real, it shouldn't have existed. Thus, society deemed it all as tricks, and audiences attended shows at cultural houses and clubs. After all, mind and soul were considered tales told by priests, while materialists acknowledged only science. Our hypnotist's life was preserved by his ability to foresee many events, warning people in danger, and even saving the life of Stalin's son, Vasily, by dissuading him from flying to a hockey match in Siberia. Tragically, the entire team perished in a plane crash. It was an unforeseen tragedy. Vasily was a commander of aviation. A civilian flight on a quiet transport plane. Who could have foreseen such an outcome? Unfortunately, later, Vasily could not repay the artist, as Khrushchev ended the career of the leader's heir, allegedly eliminating opposition in prisons without trial, as was said at the time. Wolf Messing's last prediction concerned himself. He knew the date of his own death and agreed to an operation only to avoid conflict with the doctors. The operation proved to be unnecessary and torturous for someone who already knew his fate. He knew the date of his demise. He lived 85 years, survived the Gestapo basements, managed to bypass the NKVD, KGB cells, helped people all his life, and when going on stage he habitually joked, "Ladies sitting in the front rows, I hear your thoughts. Many think that they do not envy my wife, who needs such a lame old man. Oh, you are wrong. Appearances are deceiving." This was said by a great man who did not disdain to give concerts in rural clubs, and not at all because he was thirsty for money. No, he remembered well how the first tour of a seedy circus changed his entire fate. They gave him a dream. Such was Wolf Messing, an outlaw telepath.